Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
5 years ago, I wrote a book, put it up on Amazon. I kind of rushed the marketing of it, and I basically completely missed it. Kind of got down and out because of that, and basically did nothing with it.
Okay.
And figure I might as well tap in, see what's going on, and get the book being promoted.
Okay. Do you want your book to be out there and getting sold?
Yes.
It's not actually coming up true.
Well,
Okay. What's going to happen if people started to buy your book?
good and bad feedback potentially.
Okay. Do you have to make sure you don't get any bad feedback?
No.
Okay, that's not coming up true. So remember, the best way to make sure you don't get bad feedback is to get no feedback.
Makes sense.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure you don't get any bad feedback about your book?
Yes.
Is there anything you didn't like about that book?
No, that was great.
Yeah, that's actually not coming up true.
Really?
Does that book need to be improved before more people can see it?
No.
Okay, not coming up true. So this part of you just is not happy with that book. So are you willing to step out of the story that you can't let people see that book until you've improved it first?
Yes.
Wow, that's a neat feeling.
That's weird because I thought I did a pretty damn good job at the book. I was pretty happy. I was content. I was complete. At least I thought.
I'm just reading the energy.
Yeah, I get you.
Does it need to be perfect before people can see it?
No.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Okay. Are you willing to start promoting it all over again?
Maybe not.
Okay.
You know what came to my mind, I guess, is the same thing that I guess that happened 5 years ago was like, you sell a book for $1 or $2 or $5 or $10. It's like a lot of work for not a lot of profit, I guess. That's kind of where I'm stuck.
Okay. But if you sell 1 million copies, then
It's going to take more than 1 weekend to sell 1 million copies, I believe.
okay. But why does it have to take place over a weekend?
I'm just trying to be funny.
Okay. So here's the thing: if the belief is, you want to have the book out there, but the amount of money you're going to make is not worth the cost of promoting it, then you're just not going to put it out there.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah. So are you willing to step out of the story that the amount of money to put in promotion is not going to be worth the amount you make from the book?
Yeah.
From a more practical standpoint with authors that are coming out, if you can get into a book with a bunch of other authors so that you can start building that rep. That the book, the collaborative book, is going to make a certain amount of money or get to be a bestseller or stuff, then you're an author of a best-selling book, even though you might have just done a chapter, and you can start building a following. And so, especially if you're self-publishing, you want to build a big enough following so that when you say, "Okay, I'm releasing this book," all your followers are like, "Yeah, we're going to buy it," and the sales go up there. But what most people do is they just put the book out there and they hope people will find it and read it, and people don't. So, but yeah, a few of the reasons that could happen is just what we went through. If you're worried about getting bad reviews, then you just put it out there because no one's going to find it, right? Okay. So again, you can decide to do a marketing push on this. You can start with another book, do a marketing push on that, get it out there, and in that book say, "I also wrote this book," put a link, and then people can find this book. You can get more bang for your buck. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but you have to be willing to get the good reviews and the bad reviews, and take the chance that you put a lot of marketing out there and you may not make up for it in sales, or that you put a lot of marketing out there and you would make up way more in sales. Be open to all the possibilities, or you're not going to take the actions.
Another thing popped into my head.
Yep.
The book is about values. That was one name I thought of going with. And then the name I titled the book was Design a Happier Life in 14 Days.
Okay.
I guess, how do I get clarity on the title that I prefer?
The first was just called Values.
Yeah.
No one's going to buy Values. They don't know what that's about. How to design a happier life in 14 days. That's like, there's the instructions. Oh shit, I want a happier life in 14 days. I'll buy that.
That's why I created that title.
Okay. But again, it's not visible yet. You have to make it visible.
This also ties in with when I had my hypnosis business. I had a real challenge getting customers on my own.
Yep.
I had a customer, did miracles for him. He was so impressed. He gave me his office for free to use for years. Yep. And then all his customers, he had over 18, 20 years, he just gave me his customers.
Okay.
So it kind of worked out. I wasn't great at promoting and marketing and getting too many customers of my own.
Okay. So if you can get people to love your book, then you could get people to promote your book.
I guess I'm asking the question, is there some, because I didn't get many customers on my own, is there just got to be some stories in there that, okay, you probably got 98% of my customers.
Okay. Are you willing to step out of the story that you can't find customers on your own?
Yes.
Keep in mind, there's nothing wrong with getting other people to find your customers. That's why people hire salesmen, right? But if you want to find them on your own, that's okay as well. Okay, so while there can be a belief holding you back from finding your own customers, it doesn't have to stop you, because there's a lot of other ways to get customers. Okay, how are you feeling?
I still feel like there's something missing or not in alignment or something.
Do you want that book to sell?
Yes.
He says, not quite true. If that book sells, will it take your focus away from places you want it to be?
No, because my intention is, once I get back to Toronto, I'm going to promote my do-it-yourself hypnosis kit and get my apps going and market those and build my apps.
So what's that got to do with the book?
Well, it's just branding me, right?
Okay, but my question is, if you're working on the book, is it going to distract you from those other things?
I don't see it as distracting from other things. It's just branding and, me having more items and products for sale type of thing.
Yep, I get that. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if the book sells, will it distract you from other things?
No,
That's not coming up true. That's why I keep asking the question.
I got you.
Are you willing to step out of the story that if the book sells, it will just distract you from other things?
Yes.
Okay, how's that feel?
Later.
Yeah, see, there it is.
Okay.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.